Brothers, I bring news.
What news from the box?
The Golden Axe Arcade1up cabinet just dropped on the website. There's a posting for it for the first time ever. Now, this cabinet, you'll remember, was unveiled at CES, and there were some questions about which games we got. Was the original Golden Axe going to be included? And they said it would be, but a lot of things get said at a trade show. So here we have confirmation. You get the original Golden Axe. You also get Revenge of Death Adder, which, as far as I know, Death Adder has never been released outside of the original arcade release. So that's awesome. We knew it was coming, but the fact that this posting is live is a big deal. But actually, that's not all. The real hype train here is this light up marquee. When they showed this at CES, it did not have a light up marquee, and there was talks about whether or not it would have one. There was absolutely no confirmation it would have one. Now we know it does. Now, the first time I recorded this video 10 minutes ago, I talked about how I was really on the fence. I probably would not buy this until we saw light up marquee. So I guess now I have to put my money where my mouth is and actually buy the thing, because I'm getting what I want and what we should be getting. This is, I believe, going to be a $399 product. It's not been listed officially on any of the websites like the stores, Walmart or Best Buy or whatever. So we don't have any real retail listings to go off of, but the $399 price point was talked about at CES. NBA Jam is $399. That's the other big 4-player cabinet coming out. So all reasons point to this being $400. With the light up marquee, I think that's okay, because we know if we get a cabinet without light up and we want to buy light up later, that's going to be an $80 product. So the fact that we can now get this included, they're selling it the right way, good for them. I think the cabinet design, by the way, is gorgeous. Black all the way down the sides, including the riser, which is what we need. We want that continuous design. The orange, red, and black of just the Golden Axe branding in general is very good looking, and I'm a fan of this games list. It's a nice, well-rounded, diversified games list. If we're going to spend $400 for one cab, we know we're not going to get 100 games, and that's totally fine, but it is nice to get a nice selection from the publisher, and in this case, Sega. And obviously, Sega has a deeper arcade catalog than any other company on the planet, so there's a lot to pick from. But I think they've done a good job lining up cabinets here. Now, as far as I know, these are all 8-way joystick games. You guys know I'm on patrol for 4-way versus 8-way because it can ruin a cabinet. And yeah, I just checked it out. This does check out. Wrestle War is an 8-way game. I wasn't certain. Shinobi, double check, is an 8-way. I'm very certain Altered Beast is 8-way. We know Golden Axe is. So this is great. They've picked out a list of games that makes sense. As much as I give a big deal when they get it wrong, gotta take my hat off here. They've done this cabinet right. This product looks very good. And it's nice, really, to have the variety, because we're going to get NBA Jam this summer. I'll come to that in a minute, but we now know when it's shipping, and spoiler alert, it's shipping early. So good news for those of you that have pre-ordered or are going to pre-order that cabinet. But NBA Jam isn't for everyone. I like that game a lot. A lot of people like that game a lot. But depending on your generation, depending on what kind of games you're into, you may not care about NBA Jam, and that's totally fine. And you're probably more likely to enjoy Golden Axe. And by the way, I'm excited for both. So if you're in that camp, nothing wrong with that. I'm still not certain where I'm going to store 2 4-player arcades in my basement. I'm going to have to figure that out. But I think ultimately this year I am going to have to get 2 4-player cabs. This is just probably too good to pass up. So I wanted to bring this to your guys' attention. It's official. We're getting all the games we wanted, including the original Golden Axe, which thank God for that. We also are going to get the light up marquee, so they're going to build this cabinet the right way. Only thing we're waiting on is a release date and a price, but I do think the price will be $400. I really can't imagine them going more expensive than NBA Jam because there's no online play here. All right, so next up is, speaking of NBA Jam, it's dropping now on June 11. And if you look at the GameStop page, it matches that date. June 11 release date at retail. Sometimes Arcade1up will play fast and loose with these release dates. They'll talk about when they ship it from China versus when it shows up, in the stores. But no, this is legit. June 11th is when it will be in stores. So pre-order it now if you want that $500 package. If you want the $400 package, then you're going to have to wait for Walmart.com's listing to go live, which my guess is that's going to happen any day. I'm really surprised it hasn't yet. And just to break down the differences, because I know there have been some questions, you got a choice, $400 or $500. They both have online play. They both have the same cabinet build quality. This isn't like the Marvel limited edition where the limited edition got you better controls and a different design. All this is doing is giving you for $500, the extra $100, you get this stool, you get a light up deck protector. Those are the only two differences. So this is probably a pretty easy choice for you. I did a survey about a week ago to see what you guys were thinking about the $500 versus $400 package. And about 2/3 of you responded wanting the $400 package and thinking that was a better value. And I think I agree with that. You know, I've been saying I'm interested to see the light up deck protector. Maybe it's going to look nicer than I imagine. But I'm not mad that there are choices. The fact that if you want to pay $100 more and maybe you like the light up deck protector and I don't, that's great. We need these kind of choices in the market because we're all going to have different tastes. And that's the name of the game, is having a custom game room. That's what we're all trying to do anyway. So again, if you're not into the light up deck protector and stool, do not pre-order yet. Wait until Walmart's listing goes live, hopefully any day now. Just keep searching their website and I'll be sure to let you guys know once it's up. Drop $400, get your online cabinet. If you want the deluxe version, then go ahead and pre-order this right now. And I'm going to drop a link to the GameStop one. I would drop a link to Best Buy, but honestly, they don't do affiliate deals with YouTubers. So that sounds like their problem. No, I'm kidding. I'll drop the link to them too. But honestly, if you want to support the channel, go through that GameStop link. It's the same product at the same price. And that supports us with an affiliate transaction. But it's up to you. Either way, I just want you to get the machine that you want. And let me know in the comments which one you end up going with. I think I'm going to go with the $400 package myself. But I'm open to this. If this turns out to look really cool, maybe my mind will be changed. And, you know, it kind of reminds me of the Star Wars sit-down cabinet, which has the LED light strips on the back of the cabinet. That makes more sense to me than lighting up the control panel. I can respect that they're experimenting a bit. They're coming out with these different formats, probably going to see what sticks. But when I'm playing the game, I don't really want other lights interfering with my eyes. Like, I don't like light up buttons because I'm already kind of looking down in that area. I just really want to see the monitor. The marquee I can make an exception for because that's how it was originally. That's the OG design. That's how it should be. But if this had red light up strips on the back, like Star Wars has the blue and gray strips or the blue strips, then I think that might look better. And by the way, guys, I noticed something. I was going back and watching old CES Arcade1up footage. They had the Star Wars sit-down model there on display. And I don't think anyone noticed this, and I didn't notice it either until I went back and rewatched it. But even back then, they had the LED lights on the back of the cabinet. If you look closely, you can see it. So it's kind of neat that that design has always been there. None of us caught it. They didn't announce anything. They didn't talk about it on the show floor as far as I saw. But yet there it was. All right, so let me know what you think about the cabinets. If you're planning to get the deluxe version, go ahead and pre-order it now. And there's nothing to do for Golden Axe just yet, but get excited because this is coming, I'm hoping soon. I'm hoping within a couple months, but let's cross our fingers and wait for an announcement. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoy the video, you know what to do. Hit like. And if you want to subscribe and hear more from me, then make sure to do that. And I'll keep you guys posted on Arcade1up News. Also, thank you so much to Rick, H-O-E-S. I can't say the full name. YouTube's algo might ding me. But he is a viewer of the channel, and he brought this to my attention. I was out grocery shopping. He left me a comment and pointed this out, that the Golden Axe news had dropped. So thanks so much, Rick. Appreciate it. Keep watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.